With so many homeowners finding themselves facing foreclosure, like any other widespread disaster, you will find people out there prying upon those who are feeling as though their whole life is being pulled away from them. Unfortunately, the home mortgage industry is no different, and there are many scams out there to separate not only you and your home, but you and your money. You can end up worse off than you already are. And while you may think, how can that even be possible? Believe me when I say it is possible if you get caught up in some of the many foreclosure scams that are out there. You're at your wit's end and feel like you need a miracle. And they suddenly appear with what seems like just what you need. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, if you get scammed, you will likely end up in an even worse financial situation. It all begins with you getting further and further into debt and not being able to make your mortgage payments. Some people stop making them altogether, while others keep trying and trying to stay afloat. Depending upon who you talk to, you will get an array of advice, generally all of it free, and you get what you pay for in these instances. The truth of the matter is, the moment you feel as though you can no longer stay afloat, you should call a local agent that deals with foreclosures and short sales. These realtors are professionals, and while they may not be able to save your home, they may be able to guide you so you have minimal damage in the end. The following are all things that should set your alarms off that you may be working with a scammer. Remember, these people have had years to perfect their methods and their sales pitch. They know you are feeling desperate and are going to prey upon that. They're going to offer you things that seem like they have the answer, when in the end, they're going to be causing you even more harm and possibly financial disaster beyond a foreclosure. Your best bet at all times is to ignore signs posted on telephone poles or on billboards that promise they can buy your home out of foreclosure and let you live there, or phone calls with promises of help, and instead take matters into your own hands and start dealing with a real estate agent that can work with your lender to try to create some type of deal that will leave you with the least amount of financial harm. Never tell anyone who approaches you regarding your home who your lender is. This allows them to continue their scam. If they don't know who your mortgage lender is, then you shouldn't be talking to them about your mortgage until you've discussed it directly with the mortgage company. Be very leery of anyone who offers services to save your home for a fee and asks for money up front. They may offer everything from counseling services to loan modification services or more. They know what to say to make you feel as though this may be the window you've been looking for. But the truth is, they usually will take the money and run. The only services they'll provide is the service of digging you deeper into debt. Never sign your deed over to anyone. This includes signing a quitclaim to the deed, which no longer keeps your name on the house, but it will remain on the mortgage. With no house to sell in the end, you will end up with a major problem of how to make enough money to pay off the mortgage with no home to sell. Don't make mortgage payments to anyone except your lender unless you are specifically told by your lender otherwise. You also don't want to trust anyone who uses pressure tactics, encouraging you to sign now, claiming it will be too late if you do so later. The best thing to do is call the FTC and report the scammers. The FTC's hotline for complaints against housing scams is 1-877-FTC-HELP. While you will probably never see any money you put out again, it may help them to catch these thieves and avoid them from scamming others. Contact your mortgage lender immediately and explain what has happened. They may be able to help stop certain actions and work with you, but the key to working with your lender is contacting them as soon as possible when you're beginning your downhill slide towards the foreclosure area.